Hey guys, it's Chris, and I am here with a react to a video Amber made today. It's called An Honest Look at What I Eat Today at 500 Pounds. So I am sure it's going to be filled with a lot of bull crap, and I can't wait to see what fresh hell we're getting into. I honestly didn't think she'd upload today, and I just don't know how much tolerance I have for our girl right now. I don't want to waste a lot of time. If you hear noise in the background, it's the kiddo playing video games or the dog barking or my mind exploding possibly. So that being said, thank you guys all for your kind support during this time with everything going on with my aunt, with her a situation. We've kind of got her set up with her hospice care and everything. She's actually in very good spirits. She's very comfortable, and we are just spending a lot of time with her, talking, hanging out, reminiscing, getting her what she wants, and just really enjoying the time we have and really drumming up some good memories and laughing. And she's getting to be with the people she loves the most, and it's fun. It's hard to believe that it's not gonna last, but what a way to remember somebody, right? So it's not just about us, it's about making her happy, and that's what we're doing. So, and then I get to come home and deal with Amberlynn. So I don't even know which is more bothersome. Let's get into this. She is a little bit sped up, and I will link her full video below, as I always do. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's get into this here.
Video. So today is a what I ate today video.
Sure it is.
I'm gonna show you absolutely everything I eat,
Sure you are, Amber. Sure you are. Okay.
everything I drink, all of that good. I'm not counting calories. I'm not counting carbs.
Of course you're not, Amber, because why would you? Why does our dainty queen, who tops the scales at a measly 500 or 600 pounds, ever need to count a calorie or carb in her life? I mean, heavens. You know, she's only trying to lose that last 300 vanity pounds or so.
I'm simply just eating less than I normally would.
Amber, even when you eat less, you still eat too freaking much. And when you eat less, you don't actually eat less. So that's a bit of a problem that we need to take care of.
To lose weight.
And I'm not going to lie, she is looking full. She's looking big. She's looking round. I don't believe she's only 507, 508 pounds, guys. I put her at least around 535 to 545. I know the filters are filtering the best they can, but I mean, come on. They can only do so much. I mean, she looks bad. She looks really swollen, really bloated. The moon face is mooning and doing its thing, and she's just running out of time to dilly-dally around and not get her shit together.
So you guys did see me wearing this in my weigh-in video.
And her hair really does look atrocious right now. I mean, it really looks quite dry and fried and frizzy and up a lot further damage than I thought it was. And I know her hair's her pride and joy. It is like, mine is my security blanket too. I know you guys haven't seen it for a while, but you will see it soon. But she's just generally overall not looking good.
To lose weight. So you guys did see me wearing this in my weigh-in video.
Wait a minute, what'd she say? I have to rewind, guys. I'm sorry, my brain is only half functioning, so I do apologize.
Today is a what I ate today video. I'm gonna show you absolutely everything I eat, everything I drink.
Lies.
All of that good. I'm not counting calories. I'm not counting carbs. I'm simply just eating less than I normally would to lose weight. So you guys did see me wearing this.
I wish you could see my eyeballs rolling into the back of my head right now, by the way. I need to start using the camera again.
In my weigh-in video, because I'm filming both of those videos on the same day.
Are we getting away? Are we going to get a weigh-in today?
The next few days, actually the next week or so, and I'm not going to have time to film this. But anyways,
I still don't know if I believe this whole friend story, guys. I mean, this could very well be fabricated. So she doesn't seem like a loser with no friends. And it's perfectly okay to not have friends. I mean, there's people that are loners, but I just don't think she does. And if she does, and it's Eric and Ricky, shame on them. Shame on them.
So let's get into it. Really quick disclaimer, if you don't want to see me eat, you don't like it, it makes you uncomfy, this is a warning. You're about to see that.
And you know what, Amber? You shouldn't be eating on camera. I mean, well, actually, go ahead. But it shouldn't be monetized because at this point, it is self-harm. It is self-harm what you eat and how much you eat. And watching you eat is frankly gross. It's like I said, it's like watching an addict shoot up and stuff like that. And I still don't understand why Amber needs Gatorade. Yeah, it's good. She needs the electrolytes and stuff, but she needs to drink more water. And she's not like athlete Lynn here. She really doesn't need the Gatorade. It's because it's like a sweet thing. I guarantee it's because it's sweet. She needs to drink more water.
Okay, so the first thing I'm having today is this Gatorade Zero.
Not the worst thing, but you really should drink some water as soon as you get up in the morning, because when you wake up, especially, well, when you wake up in the afternoon like Amber does, and you've probably laid in bed for like 8, 12, 14 hours, you're going to be dehydrated. So you really should start the day with some water. Plus, it helps control your hunger. A lot of the time, guys, we are actually thirsty when we think we're hungry. Just try drinking a lot of water. Keep yourself hydrated. And you might find that your hunger actually wanes because you were, in fact, thirsty.
It's in Glacier Freeze, which is one of my favorites. I've been awake for a couple hours now, and I'm not feeling hungry. I'm just feeling thirsty.
Oh, she's doing anything she can to show off those nails. I don't believe she doesn't feel hungry as soon as she wakes up. I think she's hungry and thinks about food from the time she gets up until the time she goes to sleep. But that's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it.
So good.
Did you see that dainty little drink with her little pinky out? It doesn't even look like she took a whole sip. Amber, I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. How can you think for a moment that when you weigh as much as an adult grizzly bear that you can possibly be dainty in any way, shape, or form? I'm sorry, you just can't.
Okay, you guys, so I got some Mediterranean food. This is rice with some chicken.
God. Oh my God. Okay. This noise is me hitting my head because just what the hell?
And I thought it was going to be cubes of chicken, but it's like this big chunk. So we'll see.
Let me guess, it creeps her out. Okay, listen. Okay, so this is like a takeout meal, of course. It's Indian. It's probably really tasty. Shows like Mediterranean. But the problem with this is like, this is probably actually about 2.5 to 3 portions of rice, which is like 1 portion for Amber. There's a salad with a creamy dressing. And when you make this stuff, you can make versions of this stuff at home healthier. But when you get it from a restaurant like this, it's going to be full of extra oil and fat and sodium and preservatives. And sugar, the sauce is going to be real sugary, and it's going to be bad fat too. It's going to be like a lot of like margarine or canola oil or soybean oil, stuff like this. You're better off to buy the sauce or learn how to make the sauce at home and make this at home, slow cook it in a slow cooker or a pressure cooker or the oven for a few hours. Properly portion out your rice and have it and still have the sauce and stuff, but don't put quite so much sauce on, because you can really save calories by just cutting back on the sauce. And you can still put some on there and still get the flavors and stuff, but that is a lot, and that is actually a lot of extra calories.
That. And then I got to choose between super salad, and I chose Greek salad, of course.
Yeah.
Love me a salad.
Amber, if you loved you a salad so damn much, you'd eat it more often, and y'all wouldn't be the size you are. Oh God. Okay. And what is this? Like an appetizer?
And I have this like really bad habit where I need something sweet after.
I feel that way too, but no, Amber, you don't need it. It is truly just a want. It's not a need, it's a want. I get like that too. I don't like the like lingering of like savory, salty, heavy tastes like lingering in my mouth and on my taste buds. And I do know that like a dessert or something is a palate cleanser, but that's just a want, not a need.
I eat. So I got this red velvet thing. Do I need?
Oh my God, that looks amazing. But it's probably 400 calories or 500 calories. And Amber most certainly does not need it. See, this is what we're talking about. She needs to learn to say no to herself and do without. If you're going to get the freaking takeout meal, and probably most of it or all of it, say no to the dessert. Say, yes, I feel like I need a sweet thing, but I'll have some fruit or something. I'll have some yogurt with some berries or something like that. I don't need it. I want it, but I want to be healthier more. So I'm going to say no and learn to accept it. And it's going to save me a few hundred calories. And it's a step in the right direction. But of course, Amber cannot tell herself no, which is why she needs somebody to be in charge of her money and her access to food apps and ordering and takeout and stuff like that. She needs a caretaker. She needs a conservatorship.
Need it? No. Am I gonna have some of it? Yes.
Amber, you're not at that point yet where you could be like, oh, okay, I don't need it. I want it. I want a little bit of it. I can like eat a couple of bites and be happy and then give it to somebody else or save it and have a couple bites over the next few days as a treat. You are not at that point yet. If you have something like this in front of you, you're going to eat the whole damn thing. So you're better off to not have it.
So this chicken is literally just falling off the bone. So I think that's a good sign. Let's do a taste test.
She does a taste test, first of all, so she can write it off on her taxes. But she's also doing the taste test because she wants to eat for feeders. She absolutely does. She knows feeders watch. And she does it to get a rise out of people like me. And it works. It really works. And it's self-harm watching her do this, watching her eat this crap. This whole meal is probably, I would say, because it's like takeout, it's like from a restaurant, it's probably like 11 or 1200 calories, maybe 13 or 14, depending on how greasy like that chicken and stuff is. But it's over 1,000 calories, so
is it Amberlynn
that's
approved?
a lot.
I think so. Do I want it a little bit more dry? Yes.
See, and she doesn't need to be taking all these bites. She's doing this for feeders. And it shouldn't be monetized on YouTube. They have a very strict policy against disordered eating content and self-harm. And this is both.
Salad? Oh yeah. That salad slaps.
Oh, she goes, oh yeah, this salad slaps. You know she doesn't think that. It didn't make her shudder and eye roll into the back of her brain. Look at that duper's delight right there too. No, she is only eating that salad for the camera. That thing probably went straight in the trash.
There's like no attractive way to eat a salad.
I don't find the way you eat anything attractive, Amber. It's gross.
I am having a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar cherry.
And I'm not going to knock her for the Diet Pop. I know some people do. I cannot get off the Diet Pop. It is a big vice of mine. It's one of my last vices left. And I just have a hard time giving it up. I want to cut down. I find it so hard to see my life without it. I know I shouldn't drink it. But at least she's not drinking her calories and sugar. So I'm not going to knock her too bad. But she does need to drink more actual water.
With my food. Currently, this is my favorite drink. She's tasting.
What about the buzz balls, Amber?
I'm actually standing at my island to eat. I do this a lot. I don't have a dining room table, but I don't really want one or need one. I also do not have room for one at all. But I just noticed that like when I stand and eat, I pay more attention to my food versus if like I am sitting down watching.
Usually that's the opposite. When people stand and eat, it's because they're in a hurry, they're busy, they're not concentrating, and they're usually standing and just kind of shoving the food in and trying to get it eaten. And then you actually eat more, you eat faster, You don't give your stomach and your head time to kind of like interact with each other and say, hey, I am actually full. I don't need any more. So you actually eat faster. And she's here trying to say it does the opposite for her. It makes her more mindful, makes her pay more attention. Same with the mukbangs, as she calls them. It says they make her more mindful and eat slower and eat less. No, they don't. No, they absolutely don't. And if they do, and that is slower and more mindful, that is horrifying. But she actually really needs to sit down at a table, take her time, and be mindful about how she eats. She's just sitting here just shoveling it in.
YouTube or something. Okay, you all. So I am pretty
Okay, wow. Wow. Okay, so she ate all that rice. Like I said, that was probably about 3 servings of rice. 3 properly measured servings of rice. Guys, I know rice isn't the highest in calories, but you can't eat 3 freaking portions of it. She ate a large part of the chicken. Did it show the
freaking full.
salad?
I'm not gonna lie to you. YouTube or something. Okay, you all.
I see that salad is barely touched, and it has a lot of dressing on it. And it was a very creamy dressing. So that was probably high in calories and high in bad fats too. She just said she was full or something, right? But I bet you she's going to eat this frickin' dessert, which is going to make me really mad. I'm not going to lie.
So I am pretty freaking full. I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay, so if you're full, Amber, if you're pretty full, your chubby little hand there should not be reaching for that dessert container. And this is why you didn't need to get that dessert, because you cannot and will not control yourself and tell yourself no.
So I do.
You should have been like, okay, if I only eat a proper portion of this, take that food out of that container, portion out proper portions of it on a separate plate, and put the rest in the fridge for later and have it like for later meal and tomorrow for lunch or something. That may be different. But you ate most of it. And of course, the thing you ate completely was the simple carbohydrates.
This with you guys,
now you're going to go for the simple sugar in the form of a dessert.
So good. Wait. Oh.
Of course it's so good. Of course you're going to love it. It's like some sort of a chocolatey, whipped creamy mousse dessert type thing. Anybody would love that. Do you think she's going to be able to stop eating this? She's going to eat the whole thing, and she's probably going to freaking lick the goddamn container.
This isn't red velvet. Okay, they didn't have the red velvet, I guess, which is what I wanted, so they gave me this instead.
It's like a mousse ball or something.
I have no idea what it is, but let's go.
Again, right there, self-harm, shoving a big old piece of dessert right in her face, her 540, 550-pound face. How, YouTube, is this not self-harm? How is this not eating disorder behavior? I just don't get it.
Ooh.
Right there. You see, she didn't have that reaction to the salad, but she got that kick from the sugar.
What is that?
That thing is gone.
It kind of tastes like a chocolate pie.
That's pretty much what it is in the form of a ball. Do you see that? The eyeballs rolling back, the doing the happy dance. She needs to avoid foods that give her that reaction. At least for the next couple of years.
I just ate 3/4 of this, but it was good. Now
that's really, really cute that she's closing it like she isn't going to eat it as soon as she turns off the camera, because you know she is.
I'll save the rest for later. Okay, guys, so it has been hours since I last talked to you.
Her waddling and the lumbering of her gait is getting worse and worse. It is really bad. I am very, very concerned about how much she actually weighs, the state of her legs, the circulation in those bad boys. I am concerned.
Eat. So I'm hoping it still tastes good.
There's the rest of the dessert. She's saying it's hours later. I guarantee this is 5 minutes later. This is probably 5 minutes later. I don't believe this thing survived in that apartment at all. It didn't. It still looks too fresh. The whipped cream still looks too fresh. She ate it right away. This is hours. It's actually a couple minutes.
It's not as fresh right now because it has been some time. My lipstick is like all smeared. Sorry about that. She still tastes good.
Oh, okay. Did you see how she kind of shrugged her shoulders? It still tastes good. Come on. You know that thing was giving her all the feels and she was just trying to blow it off. Amber, we all know you have a big fat problem with food, so quit acting like you didn't love it. We saw how you reacted the first time you ate it 2 minutes ago.
So next thing I'm gonna have is a Sprite, zero sugar.
Okay, but you should be having water at this point. Like, before you have another one of those, you need to be having some good old H2O.
I just ordered.
She's probably so chronically dehydrated. It's got to be unbelievable.
Eat, so I'll show you guys that when it gets here. It's probably going to be my last meal. A little ASMR action.
Amber, nobody wants AMSR from your chubby, dirty, discolored, grubby fingers. Yes, we know you have nails. Ooh, my God. Oh, my God. She's like sassy nail Lynn right now. Glad that era's back. Amber, if you want to do ASMR videos, do ASMR videos separate. Come on.
Cheers.
You see how she puts that pinky out every time she likes drinks something? Like I said, like she's a dainty queen. It is just so funny. It kills me. It sends me every time.
Okay, so I ordered ramen.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I am really just... Okay, first of all, we went and got real ramen the other day on the way home from the hospital. And it didn't look like this. And there weren't nearly this many noodles in it. There was actually a lot more like tofu and vegetables and broth. This looks kind of cheap, and it's honestly probably 3 to 4 servings of ramen noodles. Because if you think about it, with those type of noodles, these ones are very similar to the ones you buy, like the Top Ramen. And one of those packs of Top Ramen are actually 2 servings of noodles, not 1, 2. And they're very high sodium, very calorically dense. This is probably the same because it's a restaurant, high in bad fats. This bowl is seriously probably about 800, 900 calories. I mean, holy shit, that is like 3 or 4 servings of ramen. I would say 4.
A ramen with no broth. It's like a carbonara spicy chicken ramen. I've had it
so
a
like
couple
an
times.
Italian ramen? Is it from an Asian place or an Italian place? That's a strange... I've never heard of that.
It's honestly so...
But you don't need to be eating it, Amber. It's full of extra calories, extra sodium, a lot of bad extra fats. What does this girl do all effing day that she can't cook 1 meal for herself? I mean, she acts like she's this busybody, and she's not. Listen, I don't want her to say one more time about how she cannot afford the Ozempic. That, oh my God, the Ozempic's $1,000, and that's just for the base dose. She probably spent, like I said in a comment, about $75 today, this day, with the order, with the delivery fees, the taxes, the tipping. For these 2 meals, she probably spent like $60, $70. And she does this every day. If she was actually on Ozempic and paying for it, what she should do is be working on cooking more for herself, eating healthier, and not eating as much and not getting as much takeout. So she would be saving money. Even with paying the $1,000, $1,200 for the Ozempic, she would still be saving money. So that is not an excuse. And notice she didn't mention her gallstones at all this time when she talked about Ozempic. How, oh, she had to quit last time because it made her gallstones act up. No, it didn't. She only mentioned price this time. And she can absolutely afford it. This shit right here shows you where her priorities really are, where she wants to put her money. It's not into Ozempic. It's not into eating healthier, prepping and cooking whole foods, or using a healthy food delivery service, cutting back on foods. It's buying what she wants, when she wants, instant gratification, never saying no to herself, and it's never going to change. Go on with your ramen, Amber.
Freaking delicious, but it's very spicy, but like in a good way because I love spice. I wish there was a way where I can show my face.
Again, more feeder fodder here. That's what I'm going to call this. This is feeder fodder.
Show my food at the same time, but I don't have that type of angle right now. So
Amber, there is no attractive angle to what you eat. I am sorry.
just stirring it up.
Yeah, see that? Oh God. Ugh. Maybe this should be the thumbnail. She just she's gonna eat the whole thing. I don't care what she says, she's gonna eat the whole thing.
She's tasty. This is also another food that you just can't look pretty while eating it. Y'all
Refer to my last comment, Amber.
ain't gonna fib. I could have ate this whole thing. I could totally eat the rest of this, but I'm actively choosing not to.
She's not. She's only saying that for the camera. She refuses to be a little bit hungry or to say no to herself. So as soon as the camera clicked off, she ate the rest of this.
Because I know that I shouldn't. All right. So
Amber, you don't care if you should or shouldn't. You do what you want.
next thing I am having is another Gatorade Zero.
Why? Because you went out on your daily run today and you need some electrolytes? How about some water? Holy shit, guys. I mean, she is as big as ever. She's not her heaviest. And like I said, everything's starting to go south and sag. But she is definitely not 508 pounds. Put your guesses in the comments. What do you think she's sitting at right now? I really think it's around 540.
That was a loud swallow. Okay, guys, so that is everything that I'm going to be having today. I'm done.
No, it's not. Amber, you know you ate another meal, or she probably had several snacks and munchies and just grazing between the meals late at night when she was watching TV, scanning through her thread on the forums and Reddit and reaction channels. You know that happens. I knew this wouldn't be a completely honest what I eat in a day, and I don't think it was.
Done with my eating. If I do drink something else, it'll definitely probably be one of these or like a Sprite Zero. But what I thought I could do differently compared to any other what I ate today video that I've done, because trust me, I've done a lot. I'm actually kind of curious how many I've done in total. I think that'd be fun to go back and like count, but your girl ain't got the time. My face.
Oh, why? Because of your really busy work and social life, Amber? You have nothing but time. And it's a ticking, girl, as far as how much time you have left to be amongst the living. You really need to get your shit together now, Amber. God. I just hate how she acts like a busybody.
Face looks pink right now because my 3 balloon is just chilling. Okay, go back up there. Oh. I'm going to give like a review of my day. First thing I want to do is I want to rate my
Good. I want her to review it, and then I'm going to review it.
My day today on what I ate and what I drank out of 10. 0 being like, wow, that is the worst I've ever done. Like binge city, emotional eating, like.
I thought you didn't binge, Amber. I thought you didn't have a problem binging.
Just eating so much I don't feel good. While up here, 10.
But Amber, you also have to remember you can eat a hell of a lot before you start to not feel good. So you could still feel fine and still have eaten way too much.
It's like, wow, queen, like health, fitness, Instagram is about to be created for yours truly. So
I wouldn't ever look that high, Amber.
Obviously I'm exaggerating a bit, but I feel like today overall, I'm going to be at about like 7.5.
What? You drank no water, Amber. All you ate was takeout, highly processed, full of bad trans fats, excess sodium and MSG, added sugar, 2 huge of portions, a dessert. You didn't cook one thing. Your salad was a salad, but it was covered in a very rich, creamy dressing made with, no doubt, more seed oils. How is that a set? See, this is the problem. She really rated this day a 7.5, and I would have rated this day like a 2, and that's being generous.
Obviously, everyone's scale is going to be different because normally I'm down here at like a 3. I also want to ask myself, like, what is something that I could have done different today regarding my eating? Honestly, 100% vegetables. I don't think I had a single vegetable today. I had like a couple bites of a salad, but that
So she admits she only ate a couple bites of the salad.
like literally doesn't count. Then
Amber, you needed more vegetables, especially a lot of the non-starchy, bulk up your food with a lot of broccoli because you say you love it so much. Cauliflower, green beans, Brussels sprouts, even some squash or a little bit of sweet potato. I'll even give her some peas and corn and some carrots right now. You didn't eat any real vegetables at all, and you ate too much. Your portions were too big, and you didn't do any cooking. So, the fact that all she said was, "Oh, I just should have had more vegetables," shows how delusional she is, because she should have said, "I should have cooked more. I shouldn't have ordered all takeout. I should have eaten smaller portions, bulked my food up with vegetables, and tried to cook it at home using healthier fats, less fat, more protein, less sauce, more vegetables, less plain carbs, no dessert." And I definitely shouldn't have had a big old pile of ramen noodles. Jesus Christ.
I want to ask myself, what is something that I did today regarding like my eating that I'm proud of? I'm very, very...
It should be nothing, Amber. It should be nothing. But I am guessing you are going to be proud of yourself about something.
Very proud that not only did I not finish my ramen, even though I really, really wanted to, but I knew it was a good idea to stop, but I didn't have any nighttime candy. Lately have been having nighttime candy. Love me a chocolate bar at night, and I'm just really happy that I didn't do that today.
Why do you have candy bars and candy and snacky shit in your physical possession, Amber? Why is it in your effing house? You don't need it. You didn't need that dessert. You need to stop eating all the sweet things. That's why you like those Gatorades and the Diet Pop, because they are sweet. I don't believe you didn't eat all the ramen. I didn't believe you didn't go back and finish that chicken meal and that dessert and everything like that. I don't believe you didn't eat the ramen. You ate all of what you ordered today. And I guarantee you had snacks, be it candy bars, some candy, sugar-coated nuts, completely bastardized nuts. And you probably ordered McDonald's or Jack in the Box or some other late night food really late in the middle of the night. So I wish you would just be honest. And I don't believe you're being honest. And this day was horrible. And I don't believe you didn't snack. And do you see why she needs somebody to be in charge of this? Because she's completely lost the plot. What she considers good and appropriate, it's awful. It's just shit.
So anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy.
I didn't enjoy this, Amber. So, okay, I guess we're going to get weigh-ins on separate days and stuff. I think she said something about weigh-in Wednesdays. These are going to be interesting while these last. So I'm assuming we're good for about a week or two. Rip to the calendar and stuff. I'm assuming that's long gone. And the daily weigh-ins are long gone. But this was not honest. And don't expect them to be honest. And I can't wait to see what kind of weigh-in shenanigans she tries to pull next. Because we can tell by looking at her roughly what her weight is actually doing. So, thanks for watching. And I will see you guys in the next one. And if she posts in the next day or two, we will be on it when we can get on it. I will talk to you guys soon, and I just love you guys. I will see you later.